Hello everyone. I'm doing this now to kind of make it raw and like in the moment, but I am exhausted. My throat's gone. My voice is gone. It actually went during a couple of songs and came back in. I've just come back from the gig, and I just put up a thing on the community post saying it was a 30-year celebration, and it was a big gig. It was in a big venue, our local big venue that has always supported us. But it was a big deal, and we had lots of guests come on stage with us. We went back into the past to sing old songs we hadn't sung for a long time. And as it happens, I just checked the video because I videoed the whole thing as well. And we played for 3 hours, and I was in every song. And some of the songs were really loud and really shouty because they were kind of rock songs. And I definitely, there was a couple of songs where I'd lost my voice a bit. It came back, which is great. I had a bit of water, came back. But it was exhausting and wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And I thought it would just be nice just to link this with a message, because I do think it's important to do this. And in what kind of capacity suits you, whatever you're doing in your life, I do think it's worth putting yourself out there, pushing yourself a little bit, taking risks. It was a risk doing this job, this gig. It was a risk doing this gig. It may not have gone well. It did go well. It was a wonderful night. It took a long time for us to clear up because so many people were talking to us afterwards, and we sold a lot of merchandise, and we had an absolutely amazing atmosphere in the place, and lots of people hadn't seen us for a while or hadn't seen us at all. And the bottom line is it was a very successful gig, and it was a risk. After COVID, I know in general gigs are still struggling to kind of persuade people to come out. Some people got used to a different kind of lifestyle who did used to go to gigs because of COVID. And I know that there is still a long-term effect from that. Sorry, my throat is really bad. A long-term effect from that. And I know that it's tough sometimes selling tickets. We were also selling higher price tickets than we used to because of inflation and, just what we need to do with the venue now, because it was a particularly, it was a bit higher profile gig. And all those different things made it riskier, but it was really good. And it's really important that if you believe in something and if you're doing something that matters, then put yourself out there, whatever it is. It's not just about music. I just think it's a good mantra for life. There's been lots of times when if something is tough or is hard work or difficult, you might be tempted to give up. You might be tempted to think, well, do I need to do this? But the good feeling you get when it goes well is priceless, and it is worth all the hassle. It's worth all the stress. It's worth the self-doubt that you're bound to get at some point if you're trying to do something. And even on the level of people who have got a BookTube channel or they've got a YouTube channel and they are very self-aware of the lack of subscribers, or they're comparing themselves to someone else who's got lots of subscribers, and they think it's not successful, or they think they shouldn't do it anymore. And if you are enjoying it and you believe in it, keep doing it. And it's not actually necessarily a thing of, you build a field and people will come. It's not about that. It's about if you enjoy it and you believe in it, and it's not giving you stress that never gets fixed, if you like, with the good bit. You just keep going, keep doing it. If you love it and you believe in it, keep doing it, whatever it is. So I do think that's really important. And tonight we had a very special night. We had lots of people on stage. We had lots of guests on stage. We as a band, we need those moments because some gigs are harder than other gigs, and we need those moments. Sometimes, we have to travel sometimes for a long time, and it's not always the gig you expect. And we, as a band, you need that. We got that tonight, and I'm very grateful to the people that came, and I'm very grateful for the response they gave us. When they were singing, it was just glorious hearing them singing. Sometimes singing my words, and sometimes just singing our interpretation of covers. We always change the covers, and that kind of thing. So there was always that interaction with us as an individual thing, and it's really special, really, really special. So I want to do it straight away because I'd probably persuaded myself it's not worth doing if I didn't do it now. Although I do need to rest my voice. I'm going to have a cup of tea. And even though it's 12:30, I'm actually going to have some food because I do think it's important to get back your energy in that. And I didn't eat that much earlier. It's been a long day actually because it's 12:30. I'm just back in, and we started setting up. We started loading in at 4:30. So it's been a long day, but it was worth it. It's always worth it. Sometimes you've got to push yourself in situations that are risky, or difficult, or hard, tiring, but often it's worth it. If you believe in it and you enjoy it, get through the hard bit, and genuinely, you'll enjoy life more. That's what I think anyway. Thanks for watching. Beam is forever.